Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here is my another video for today, and thank you for watching my channel. Well, you're welcome to Top Notch Investors channel, and this is my first videos are coming out, and I'm trying to make some content already to make things interesting and to I'm adjusting things where things has to be, and adjusting my camera settings and my little bit changing some places. Maybe it's not perfect, but things they are how they are, and I hope they will start to improve slowly. And of course, it will take some time before the things get really good, and but it will be my journey, and from there we will see how things go well. So I hope there will be a big difference, and I imagine myself being a successful person, and successful person who have created or collected the successful peoples around himself, and has created some kind of community, or united the community which is successful as as itself, because as we all know, there is too many frauds and scams on the internet, and in my opinion there is a huge demand for creating for people who can create the really good content and reliable content, and to actually to show the people how to think, and how to think successfully with their finances, and how to analyze the things. For example, to be a good one at seeing this, for example, technical analysis, and understanding the things, how work with fundamentals, and combining all those things, and using that things for creating prosperity, because there should be some kind of change in this world when all kinds of different people who mind thinking has different kind of mind thinking that is helpful for society. And we had in my opinion, we had too many scams in this world, and I'm not talking about just one scam. It's a bunch of them, and how many people lost the money and lost their investments, and it's too much of it, and it's so different. It's so difficult to see, and a lot of people probably went to a lot of into the pain, and hurted themselves financially because of their wrong decisions. When you're looking for something into the short term, so it's probably the most biggest mistake that we all make, is that we're seeing the things in a really short term. We want some things to get really fast. We want to get in the same second, in the same minute, next hour. We are all driven by getting things fast. We never think about things, how can get things in the long run. So the most reliable way how to get things is all the things that you want is you need to practice all those things for day, week, month, year, and to hold things that they will actually will increase in value in the long term, not in the short one, because short one term investment is really risky, and taking taking position that only seeing the things in the short term, you don't see a bigger picture in outside. So the thing is, what I am thinking is about the investment is that we have to look in the much longer term, which spans into maybe into months and years, and all those things be reflected into the screen. And sometimes if you get things right on the screen, you can confirm it on another screen. For example, you have technical analysis and you have fundamental analysis, and you start to see both things at the same time. You can make really good decisions. So that was my ideas how about my channel, how this can be different from the ones who already exist, and hopefully it will get to a good path, and maybe we'll see some things really interesting, and because we should have some things about ourselves in the mind, what things we are, and how we think. If you think positive, you're on the road to a positive path. If you think in a negative, you're going to negative path. So it's very important to keep your mind in that direction that is creating a life and abundance and all those things. And it was my thoughts from. As you can see, I'm not having no paper, and I'm talking just from my without preparation, and so today I had like a good introduction here, and I wanted to talk about that we can go and make another video about things that about the stocks which were most trending for today, for the 2nd of January of 2025. And I'm sorry for my very long introduction and of the things, but we can make another video and see what things are actually trending, and like I cannot say it in what terms it's trending. Is it volatile, or because I have checked it from one app, and I'm seeing that I have a list of the companies and they say that it's trending. So I just went and picked them up randomly. I don't know much about them. Most of them I know some things, and some of them I heard the names before, but another ones is completely unknown, and it's just a couple letter combination. It does not say anything for me. But we can go now and start, like, practically go look what things are trending today, and the best would be to go see. The first one is, I think, I'm sorry for the silence and for my interruptions. It's not everything perfect, but I have a screen here. The one is another one, ticker NXU. NXU Incorporation. NXU Incorporation, and chart is really terrible. Absolutely, absolutely, the price is beaten down. Investors has lost completely trust into this kind of whatever model of this company is completely beaten down, and prices absolutely. And it's not even possible to see on the monthly chart what is going on, and I have to go now switch to at least to the monthly and see what is at least to the weekly chart and see better picture. And still, even I switch to the weekly chart, I still cannot get into the site what is the situation. And probably I will switch even better. Yes, absolutely a disaster. It's a disaster. Something really fundamentally is going wrong with the company. Something is going inside the fraud, or what kind of things are happening, but it's all those things are reflected in the price of a stock. And we, as the people who believe in the companies and would like to invest all the monies that we see here, is absolutely zero opportunity, and we don't know what is going to happen in the future. It's either this company is going to be liquidated, or is already under liquidation, or it's the last minutes of survival. But I'm not spreading the panic, and I would never. You should not take my word as sell or buy, because even in this case, this is just for educational purposes, and the things that what I say is only my opinion, and I cannot confirm it yet with fundamentals, because I don't know. I didn't look for them. It's absolutely the price is so as you can see, that prices was like about 5,000. Like in terms, we don't know what's happening here, but now the price is around $1. So 5,000 to $1 is absolutely huge destruction of a business, and the money of the investors' money, absolutely destruction. So it's disaster. Whatever it has happened here, maybe it was we don't know. I will not go to the details, but I am showing that there was a huge dilution, and maybe company was trying to dilute and to issue extra shares, and without creating the actual results that investors has expected. And all the time the value was creating, and all the time people were management was trying to issue to sustain the company's life, and they all the time probably issued extra shares, and that diminished the value on investors. And in this game there is no winners here. It's both sides are losers, and lost those people who lost actually the company has lost his life, and people probably lose the diminished returns. So it's very unsuccessful, and probably were really not looking good. Okay, that's enough of pessimistic, and let's go look for something else. Maybe we have some trending things better here today. Another company that is called MSTR. It is MicroStrategy Incorporated. And I'm again looking at the monthly chart. This company is quite well established. Its stock market is it is trading on the stock market since 2010. It's not so huge time, but maybe it has a history before. Only it's listed on the stock market from 2010, so it's around about 10-15 years. It's already so the price. So about 10 years, investors were sidelines, and there was not huge. There was not so much hope into that. But some things has happened. Some things has happened around November 2020. So it's not so much long time ago. 2020, it's about 5 years ago. Something extremely extremely has changed. Fundamentals has changed some things. So it looks like that some kind of investors and maybe management of the companies found some kind of interesting opportunities here. So it came together with also investors, because investors started to support the company and maybe to expand the capital and to invest, because as you know, all the things that we invest into the company, when we buy some things, it also helps for the company. Maybe immediately investor does not have a return on when he invests the money, but it helps a lot for the company in the long run. Maybe it can pay the salaries and can buy more equipment and maybe expand the research and development and all those things. So as we can see, it found a really strong interest around 2020. So it was interesting reach of the price until $75. It looks like $75, and this is the resistance about $75, and they traded for quite some time below $75, and it broke the price again. It broke once really strongly, $75. And what I'm thinking that now the next resistance, which is actually now active, is around $200, and the price is about double of that. It's about 300. It's about 30% increase, and we have our support now about which is really strong, about $200 and 180, 200. Let's put it $100. So the best option would be is still opportunity here. I'm not saying that you should buy it, but this company is trending really strong, and my idea would be to keep an eye and to see how things going for it, and see on the monthly chart if our momentum indicator still keeps above 60, and whenever it reaches 60 levels, it probably will be a good buy. Only for educational purposes. I will not recommend to buy and never sell. So we should probably see and wait until it retraces back until 60, and we cannot say which price will be, because it's very uncertain, and it's quite promising. I'm not sure that if investors still taking the profits, is still expecting the price to increase. Next one, I'm having Enovia Incorporation. What I'm seeing here is Enovia Incorporation is in the long term is drifting to the downside. It's drifting to the downside, and I'm thinking that it's drifting. I have marked one level, that is today the price is around I cannot see it really well, but really small. It's about 10%, 10 cents, or wow, a lot of value. I'm putting our next resistance support. Our support became a resistance, so resistance is about $150. If nothing happens above 150, I would not even consider. I would consider this complete downside. It can be both things. Either the management is not doing something well, and fundamentals does not go really well, and investors does not put a lot of trust. Next one is OPTT. OPTT, Ocean Power Technologies, and it's another example how the price is beaten down and completely. We have three levels here, which I'm looking in the really long term. It's about $300, and another one is 150, and it's now it's $4. Really huge differences, and I'm not even thinking that it's valid. 150 and $300 is too much for to even to consider. It's probably need to go to the look for the next for more recent price action is about $4, and if anything has changes strongly fundamentally in the company, and if some things somebody finds a little bit more value into it, it's at least has to be to stay above $4 and to stay there. Otherwise, it's probably nothing to do, and just see the chart and move to the next one. Next one is Funny Money. Funny Money. Funny Money. I think FNMA, and we probably already know that this company for quite some time, and this company has survived the crisis in 2007, 2008. It was really quite famous, and it's also listed on the stock market, and it's available for trading. If it has some kind of value, let's see it. So what we have is, for quite some time, I think it was listed around 2011, and for quite some time it is ranging. It is ranging between 450 and 150. So it's very very basic, and it's very moderate fluctuation during the year. So it's peaks gets 450 and bottoms is below 150. So if anybody is interested, probably we should see some price cross if the current crisis is going to increase, which we are expecting, and probably the price will go above 450 and be there, and probably it can go a little bit higher. We don't know how much it can go, but it's possibility that 450 and it will be price will be dropping again to the levels of below 150. So if anybody is interested, you should probably look at the chart and prove it yourself that all things are possible here. But how you're going to do it depends all on you, and it's your decisions, and my own information is only for educational purposes, nothing more. So I already talked for quite some time, and I have covered most actives for today, and I hope that the information that I provided is going to be relevant for quite some time, and during months and weeks and later after, you can go check my video and see how things went, if were true or wrong. And I think I will finish with that for today, and thank you very much for being with me, and please wait for my next video. Hope things get improved, and we see how it goes there. So thank you very much. Bye.